Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? Did you see the Derek Carr float?
I did. I saw.
So there's a float in the crew of Chaos. And they have Derek. So this is a satirical carnival crew that is known for taking aim at celebrities, politicians, whatever. And sometimes it can be really raunchy. They've done raunchy stuff in the past that's, drawn the ire of people. Well, this is, they did a Derek Carr float, and they called him the Red Zone Zombie. And so it's a picture of Derek Carr. Can you go full screen on this, Paulie? There's Derek Carr. Like, he's got a bone sticking out of his right arm. He's missing half of his left arm. He's got like a zombie-like face. I'm sure you've seen it, but if you haven't seen it, just describing it there. I am not responsible for this float. I just want to put that out there. I've seen too much of this on social media. I didn't do it. I'm not the one that was responsible for the Derek Carr float, okay? I called him the Emperor of Empty Yards. Yes. Stand up. Stand up. Oh, sorry. The Emperor will behead you. Better show some respect to the Emperor.
Sit back down.
Yeah, you can sit back down. But whenever we talk about the Emperor of Empty Yards, stand at attention. You show some respect. You put some respect on his name. But too many people thought I was responsible for that float, and that's not the case. Well, Derek Carr himself did go on Twitter, and good to know that Derek has a little bit of a sense of humor here, because he he replied to that tweet from Matthew Paris and said, "Can't lie, this depicts exactly what I felt like the first half of the season, so I understand." I thought, I guess so, but then you know what he did? Like, he put the laughing emojis in there to make you think he's joking, but honestly, what he's doing, he's...
Transfer blame?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, I was hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I understand. That's how it felt.
Yeah.
Trying to remind everybody that he was hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the American pastime. The transfer of blame. TOB. Just
I got an
ask
idea, then don't play.
Herman.
If you're hurt, don't play. If you stink and you can't move the offense as a result, then don't go play hurt.
That's true. I don't like the float. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
I mean, he's giving it his all.
He's a public figure.
Yeah.
He's getting $100 million guaranteed. You're the quarterback of an NFL team. Like, you're going to be the subject of people's ire at times. I don't need to explain that to you.
No, I know. You don't. I don't like it.
He chose to live a public life. He chose a job, a profession that puts him in the spotlight and opens him up to equal parts to praise and to criticism. So if you're gonna bathe in the praise when it's showering upon you, then you can't avoid the criticism when it's warranted as well. This is part of it.
No.
I wish they'd make a float out of me. I don't care what they do. I mean, you put me as a zombie, whatever. I don't care. Make me a float. That'd be awesome. Put that on Twitter, please.
You know what? I want to float too.
What do you want your float to be?
I don't know. I'd be a zombie.
All of a sudden now I want to float. Now you want to float?
I would love
Just
a
a
float.
minute ago you were saying you didn't like the float. But now you want to float?
I think I do. And I want to ride on it.
You want to ride on your own float?
Mm-hmm. Making fun of me.
That'd be a really good idea.
He should have done that. That would have just totally messed everybody up.
Yes, I agree with you. That'd have been great. Instead, what he did serves the opposite purpose. Yeah. Well, look, that's how I felt. Like I was playing hurt with my arm sticking out and all that stuff.
What do you want me to
laughing emoji. Laughing emoji.
I was broke.
Laughing emoji.
Laughing emoji.
This comes at a time where something called... So whenever it's Super Bowl week, we get flooded. Like if you have a media email address, all the people that like try to send you their stuff to talk about spam you. And especially like with me being program director, I get a lot of that as well. Like people spamming, hey, show idea, topic idea, book, guest idea. I get that. Like I get literally dozens. Just like a peek behind the curtain. It's not a me thing. It's a profession thing that happens. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I mean, I get spammed over and over again. Sometimes things come into the inbox which are interesting, but right now it's a lot of Super Bowl stuff. The Taylor Swift impact, the economy, betting numbers, just all this sort of stuff. Well, I got this one today, and it was a ranking of the most and least successful head coaches in the NFL. Okay. And it's by the metric came up by csgoluck.com is the website. And so they put together this metric, and the methodology uses years active, games coached, win percentage, number of years in the playoffs game coached, playoff games won, playoff game winning percentage, average division finish, number of Super Bowl wins, number of conference championships. Okay, so they're ranking all the coaches in the NFL from this past season based on all they score in each criteria. They index 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. They give you the 10 methodology, then so far. Okay. So the number one coach in the NFL from this past season was Bill Belichick. Now, I know the Patriots weren't very good, but keep in mind this is in totality of this is them as a coach in their career. So Belichick, Andy Reid 2, Sean McVay 3. Oh. He's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan 4. Pete Carroll 5. Won a Super Bowl, been to another. Zach Taylor 6. How about that? Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, he's had some success.
John Harbaugh, Sean Payton 8, Mike Tomlin 9, Doug Peterson 10. There's your top 10.
Okay.
Where do you think we find Dennis Allen?
How many teams are there?
32.
He's the last.
Whoop. Gosh dog it. That's what I get for trying to.
Try to be cute.
There it is. Hang on. Pulling it back up. I hit a button. Instead of just scrolling, I tried to hit a button and then went back. All right, so there's your top 10. 11, Kevin Stefanski. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, good.
Nick Sirianni. Brian Daboll, Matt LaFleur, Sean McDermott. God dog it. Hate the stupid machine sometimes. Dennis Allen was last.
Last. Dead last.
Try to set things up in the stupid machine and cooperate. Wouldn't you think down button you'd scroll? No, it hit you, down button to the next email is what it did.
No, down, yeah.
Son of a bugger. Just so you know I'm not lying, here it is.
He was last. Not surprising.
Worst coach in the NFL, Dennis Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Mike McDaniel from the bottom of the top. Dennis Allen worst, Mike McDaniel, Jonathan Gannon, Matt Eberflus, Todd Bowles, Arthur Smith, Dan Campbell. Robert Saleh, Kevin O'Connell, D'Amico Ryans, mostly because they just don't have a lot of skins on the wall.
I've never heard of Jonathan Gannon. Okay. I don't even know who that is.
Coached the Cardinals.
He coached, or he is the
He is the head coach of the Cardinals. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.